Okay, so it's been a while since I posted long form content on my YouTube channel, and I thought of maybe this would be a very good time to sort of give an update as to what I've been up to lately. So, yeah, I got a job. I'm still working a job, 9 to 5, and it's all more like trying to balance my time, trying to understand uh, what are the most important things to do, how to make sure I deliver my tasks on time, etc., etc. But I wanted to give an update to my life in general, my YouTube channel. I just wanted to talk about the whole concept of starting. Just start. We're in 2026, right? And you can't be an island in the current generation. The gospel truth is artificial intelligence or large language models in general are doing incredible things. I just watched Mr. B's video on uh, humans versus robots, and we just won by the smallest of margins. And that just shows you how insane technology is catching up with human potential, human strength, human skill, human accuracy, human precision, human speed. You can't outpace machines because they are designed to be, should I say, clear out any form of drudgery. They are designed to fix, to work on very repetitive tasks. We humans are made to be sentient, technically. So, idea generation, creativity, intuition, innovation, it's supposed to be for humans. Anything that has to do with repetitiveness, repeating yourself over and over and over and over again, that's something machines are going to excel in. There is this one thing that I've come to realize after reading a couple of books, studying, even reading the Bible. I'm Christian, by the way. There is this theme of consistency. From what I understand, you can't really become successful if you are not consistent, if you don't do what you're supposed to do every single day, if you don't market yourself, if you don't push yourself, if you don't test new things, if you don't try new things, if you don't meet new people. You can't really replicate success if you are not consistent, right? If you are not somebody who keeps doing the right things, even when people don't show up, even when people don't applaud you, even when people don't care, basically. I mean, this video I'm about to post right now, I'll probably get like 10, 50 views. I don't care. But then again, I'm basically even making this video because it serves as a reminder to me, or a reminder for me. English is hard. I mean, it serves as a reminder that I have to be far more consistent. It doesn't matter how many things I do, how many responsibilities I'm now tied with. I just need to do the right things at the right time, every single time, consistently. Because if you look at all the people who are successful, I mean, success depends very heavily on the person you're talking to. Some people are born into wealth, some people are, dealt with very good cards, some people, they get lucky, right? You are trying to replicate success, or you want success that is replicable. Not saying you should copy someone's life or copy what somebody is doing, but in order for you to prove, if you want to, I mean, you don't have to prove anything, but if you want to prove that you are really successful, you sort of have to base everything on principles that can be replicable by other people. And that's what makes your information, your products, your services far more valuable than the competition, because any random person can pick up on what you've left or what you've given, and they can replicate the results that you are claiming to give. And if you notice, every single successful person in that category is basically consistent. Like, they keep doing the things they have to do, even when everybody is out partying, everybody is relaxing, everybody is singing the doom game, the doom song that, oh, AI is going to take your job, AI is going to do this, I'm not good enough, my country is terrible and all that. I mean, so many things can happen, but you are better off, or you are going to be in a far better situation if you just consistently output content. So I just want to encourage every one of you, especially those of you who have decided to begin your content creation journey. And I mean, you should, because in 2026, even if you are a mason, not saying that masons don't make money, but even if you're a mason, a hairdresser, a caterer, a teacher, a student, you can really monetize the most abundant asset you have, which is time. Because if you don't have money, you most likely have time. It's a very weird balance, but it's there. If you have a lot of money, yes, you can buy back time, but most cases you are not going to have a lot of time like somebody who doesn't have a lot of money. So you have to reinvest your time into things that will actually make you, or that will actually put you in a position where odds will favor you. You have to constantly bend the ropes of probability to favor you. The more you put yourself out there, the more you share your work, you share your experiences, you share the things that you've learned, you share your mistakes, you are authentic enough, like you show the world who you truly are and the things that you actually do behind the scenes, the higher the probability that you might find success in whatever business endeavor you are doing. In 2026, the only thing that AI can't take away from you is you, the person who is making the video. AI cannot replicate you as a person. If you undergo interviews, like job interviews, or even if you are running a business, people buy or people invest in you, not just because you have the numbers, you're actually making money, you actually have the skill, but because of your soft skills, or the person behind the business, the person behind the job, the man or woman behind the job. You need to realize that if you are out there putting what you've done, sharing your work, sharing the things you do consistently, yes, you wouldn't make money in the first 2 years, the first 3 years. I mean, that's why it needs to be something that you enjoy doing. I'm not saying all of you should pick up a camera and go and start making videos. I beg, don't, if you're not interested. But if you truly are interested in making videos, if you truly love the whole art of content creation, I don't know, when I was younger, I'd watch a movie and in my mind, I want the movie to end a particular way. Now I've learned the skill in order to make sure that I can make whatever movie I want and make it end the way I want. And in this case, my life is the movie that I'm documenting. And I also English. And I also don't really care much about views, because I like the idea that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15, 20 years from now, hopefully YouTube will still be active, will still be a strong platform. I'll still be alive. I believe and pray so. And I'll be alive for far longer years than that. But then again, my children, my great-grandchildren, my probably great-great-grandchildren will come and watch these videos and see how their father, grandfather, great-grandfather, great-great-grandfather left a legacy, right? I had a conversation with some of my friends, my close friends, and they were mentioning that if you are in Ghana, making videos is not going to be as profitable. And when I say profitable, it's not necessarily just the money, the network, the connections, the people. All these things come together to make you a successful businessman or woman. And I've had this conversation with quite a number of friends of mine where they say they don't think investing time into making videos or posting their work or posting their thoughts or sharing value on social media is a good idea, because they are in Ghana, and Ghana is very much not in the category of countries that ad revenue is paid, or basically you don't make a lot of money in terms of ad revenue, right? Though I don't really see why you should focus your whole plan on YouTube ads, because there are sponsorships. There's so many ways you can make money. But then again, they also mentioned something about reach. So I was going through my YouTube video. Let me just show you my channel, right? Oops, come here. Yeah, if I open this right? And I go to YouTube Studio. Oh, this is so bright, right? I mean, I've been messing around with YouTube Shorts, short form content lately. I haven't really pushed long form. Let me show you audience. I think this audience. Take a look at that. Don't know if you can see. Yes, you can see now. This is not a channel I am actively working on, but as you can see, the United States is the country where most of my views come from, followed by Indonesia, then of course India, then my country of origin, Ghana, then Cambodia, and there are actually more countries that are over here. But the top five, top six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, top 5 countries that watch my stuff are the US, Indonesia, India, then Ghana. Ideally, you'd want to believe that let me do this. You'd want to believe that because we're in Ghana, technically most of my views should come from Ghana, right? But the gospel truth is, as I've shown you, this is an account I've not really pushed a lot of work into. I plan to. That's why I'm making this video, so that it would get the ball rolling. This is really proof that social media is insane. Imagine selling something or selling a service, selling a product for, let's say, a $5 profit or a $10 profit, and 1% of the total number of views actually purchase your stuff. You may argue people in Ghana may not have the money to pay for whatever you're going to sell. Yes, but people in the US, $5-10, if it's valuable enough to pay for it. And I had a total of 297 views over the past 28 days. Imagine 4-5 people actually paid for something I was selling maybe at a $10 profit. That's roughly $50, which is pretty close to what people make as national service personnel in Ghana. And this is an account I don't even run very often. You understand? So imagine if I started taking this thing very serious, which I am, by the grace of God. I'm going to take it very serious, because I've learned too much over the past year or so, seeing the value that you can have and seeing the opportunities that you can actually access because you keep bending the ropes of probability and putting yourself out there. So yeah, that's just a small video. I'm not going to heavily edit this one. This is like an update video, just to serve as a reminder for me personally that I need to lock in on this one. I would most definitely be sharing what I'm doing, my skills, if I'm selling services, products, or that will come up later. But for now, I just believe in documenting my life, which will serve as a journal for me, because I learn faster with videos. So I'm not necessarily looking for views. I mean, who doesn't want 1 million views? But I'm not looking for views, whatever. Like I said, this might be a 10 view video, or I might get, if I'm lucky, 100 views, or whichever. But this is going to be a reminder for me personally that consistency over a period of time, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, heck, 10 years. I'm in my 20s now, and I have 40 more years in my content creation career before I retire as a content creator or a video editor, whichever. But you get the point. Henceforth, I want to make a pledge to myself to be very consistent, and I urge all small, medium, if you are a large content creator and still watching this video, I'm on it, honestly. I urge all of you to really lock in on this, because a lot of billionaires, I believe, are being made and will be made from making videos and sharing their experiences online in the next 4, 5, 7 years. That's a belief I have. There is data to support it, I believe. If you look, you will find it. But that's something I really enjoy. I don't mind doing this thing for 2 years straight and not making any money from it. It doesn't bother me, right? It's more or less like a 6 to 12 experience after working a 9 to 5. And if you're able to invest that kind of time every single day into something like this, you would most likely gain results. Okay, So that's all for this video, and thank you so much for watching. I believe henceforth you're really going to enjoy the stuff I put on here, so you can like this video and subscribe. And if you have anything to share, if there's something I missed, if there's something I needed to refine, do comment it down. I read every comment because I'm a small creator. What else would I do? I mean, that's how I build a connection. So comments down below if you have anything to share. Maybe in the next couple of months, after I've gotten far more consistent, I'll probably create a Discord server where if any of you want to interact with me, you can just hit me up there. But my Discord username will be in the description as well. So do feel free to say hi, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.